Rudy, what's something that you really want but simply can't have? Your mom. I'm just kidding, bro. I already have your mom. How did you come up with Arab dad? What does your dad think of Arab dad? And finally, can I please have a date with Arab dad? I don't know, let's ask him. Dad? Second. Dad?
What?
Do you want to have a date with Ellen Grace 4609?
Is she cute?
I can't tell, she has a picture of a rose.
Okay, then what do you think?
Sorry, Ellen Grace 4609.
Stop wasting my time.
If you could wake up knowing a brand new skill of your choice, what would it be? That's a good question. And you would expect I'd say something like, I'd learn the saxophone, which, yeah, that would be cool. But I think it would be nice to learn, to be mechanically savvy, right? To be able to work on cars. When I was young, I wasn't really into it, but now I feel how useful it would be, especially because I have a fun car. Well, I had a fun car, right? I don't need to roll the clip again, do I? The hard drive is falling off the camera, hold on. This doesn't make sense physically though. Thanks for your art, man. I really eat and appreciate both your music and your sketches, no homo habibi. I have a few questions. And then he sent me 15 questions. I would like to know how many languages do you speak and how you learned them? I've noticed you understand Spanish. Do you speak it fluently? I speak Arabic, French. I speak Arabic, French, and English fluently. I speak Flanish. What am I saying? I speak Spanish a little bit, poquito. I also speak basic Russian. I taught myself last year, even though it's politically sus, but I just like the sound of it. And I also want to learn German next. I also would like to learn Korean, even though I don't know how useful that would be, but I like the sound of it. And also Korean dramas are fun. Have you had any formal music instruction, or did you learn by yourself? When I was back in Lebanon, I went to like couple instructors, but I didn't learn theory. They just taught me like technique and some stuff. And then, I spent like 10 years just noodling on the guitar like everyone else, learning solos. And then I moved to the United States and I taught myself music theory and all that stuff. Most of my progress came when I moved here and worked on myself. So yeah. Have you ever done stand-up comedy? I really like your sense of humor. Thank you, bro. I haven't done stand-up comedy. I might, but I don't want it to be cringe. There's a lot of cringe and I want to step away from the cringiness of stand-up comedy. I want to do something a bit more special. When I figure that out, I'll let you know. Cheers from Argentina, Mr. Ayoub. Hey Habibi, are you planning to add Backyard Melody to Spotify or make an extended version of the song? I've had a few requests asking me. I also don't know why I didn't release it when I first posted it. But by the time this video is up, I probably would have released it and I'll drop the link somewhere below. If not, I'm lazy. I'm a lazy piece of shit and I didn't do it. What guitar techniques did you struggle the most with? Did I in the past or do I right now? Because right now, I don't really struggle that much. The techniques I'm not good at now, I don't use because I don't like the sound of them, like thumping, right? Let's try thumping just for the fun of it. But maybe alternate picking, fast alternate picking, I struggled with before. And that's just something that's muscle memory, you just have to practice it. What are the guitars you like the most, play the most, and play the less? Literally this one. This is my first acoustic, it's an Orangewood Ava Mahogany, but I haven't touched electric that much. I just feel like it's been hard for me to make it sound good when it comes to tone. Plug my electric guitar and then I spend 40 minutes trying to find a tone that doesn't sound like shit or like that resonates well with my fingers. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe I'm just going through a phase. But the acoustic now is just inspiring me more to write music because I can just grab it and it acoustically sounds nice and I can just hum some melodies and write a song in a few minutes. It's fun. Which one do I play the least? Believe it or not, it is my 7-string. It's my dream guitar, a few years ago. When I first started YouTube, this was like my goal. I bought this, I played it, I enjoyed it. It's an amazing guitar. It's a Kiesel VM7. I love everything about this. It's just that I instantly play things that are cringe. So I don't grab it to get inspired. I only grab it after I get inspired, So it doesn't inspire me to write things that I want to write, but that just might be on me, This chair needs oiling 18 videos ago. Do you ever worry that you've become too analytical and critical when reviewing people's music? Not at all, bro, because these people pay money to get roasted. And I'm not gonna lie to them, like they deserve to be roasted. If their music is good, I tell them, hey, this is decent, work on this, don't work on this. But most of the time, it's not good. Like, just let's be honest. Not a question, but I miss your bike videos. Hope that your back is better soon, Habibi. If you don't follow my mountain biking channel, what are you doing? I haven't posted for a bit because, I've been injured. And hopefully I'll be back on the bike within mid-winter so I can start making videos in winter. Winter riding is fun. I'm gonna miss the fall, which sucks, but it is what it is. Keep on keeping on. Life is life. Did you ever took acting classes? If not, you're a natural. Congrats. That congrats is kind of sarcastic, you know? Congrats, you piece of shit. I've never taken acting classes. I just watch and observe and learn. And you can learn a lot from just observing. Observing can apply to anything, not just acting. But like, you just see how people do things and you can apply it. Or even with guitar, it's like, why do I like this guy's playing? Is he playing fast? Is he playing very specific notes that make me feel things? Just be more analytical. Will your improv course go on sale again? It is on sale at the moment if you use the code SPOOKY, because this is spooky season. And you get 25% off. I'll drop a link below if you want to check it out, if you want to read more about it. Just remember to use the code SPOOKY. For God's sake, when are you going to put out an ASMR video already? Asking on behalf of the ladies. Which ladies? Are they cute? Dad?
What?
Do you want to start an ASMR channel?
Show ASMR, what it mean?
Well, ASMR is, I actually don't know what it is. I don't know what it stands. What does ASMR stand for? I'll Google it.
You want me to do something you don't know what it is?
The ladies are asking, how do I get tighter at any of my instruments? Oh, you scared me for a bit. Just, what kind of question is that, bro? Just practice. What do you mean? Most tightness on the instrument comes from practice, muscle memory. Your brain is going to remember patterns that your hand is also going to remember. The more patterns you remember, the faster you become, the tighter you become in more situations. And it's not just about putting a metronome and playing your scales. All this stuff I kind of discuss in my improv course. Do you deal with anxiety? If yes, what kind of? I'm really curious. Do I deal with it or do I suffer from it? Because these are two different things, right? I do suffer from it. Do I deal with it? I don't know. It's up to you to decide. In my early 20s, I'm 28 now. I'm turning 29 on Halloween. If you wanna, you know, buy me a gift. In my early 20s, I didn't really give a fuck about anything. I was just like, There was just a lot of problems that happened in my mid-20s that just kept adding up. I just started being stressed out more about most things. And then you can stay positive all you want, but at some point, if bad things are just happening one after the other, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong? And then recently I've been trying to stay connected with friends and stuff because this helps. Trauma dump with each other. Cause like I have a friend come over and I'm like, what's up, man? How are you? And he's like, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. And then we sit down. Neither of us are good, right? No one's vibing right now. And at some point I disconnected from reality. I was just kind of like cruising. I'm like, okay, this is horrible, but hopefully I'll get through it. But I wasn't really feeling anything. And I wanted to start feeling things again. So I started forcing myself to like sit and watch like the sun hitting the wall. And I'm like, okay, this looks cool. And I just tried to be in the moment. Okay, this sun looks cool. Let me enjoy it right now because it's happening right now. And it started helping me. Like the more I did it, the more I started to realize that I am living. I do exist. And people tell you, wow, it could be worse. But guess what, bro? It could also be better, you know? Which celebrity would you date and why? When it comes to celebrities, like I couldn't care less. I don't really put celebrities on a pedestal, right? But Megan Fox is really hot. I would date Megan Fox. Are you really awkward or just I in character all the time? Haha. I don't think I'm awkward. I think I'm just... Does this helicopter want to land on my head? I've never filmed a video where I didn't have to pause for helicopters. The city's alive. I don't think I'm awkward. I think I'm just very honest and very deadpan. And people just take that for douchebagginess. So if I meet people that know me from social media, like I meet other YouTubers, they always say, I didn't really get it at first, but after a little bit, I understood you. I understood where you're coming from. You're just joking all the time. And I think just joking all the time is my coping mechanism because life is boring. Don't get me wrong, life can be great, life is fun, Earth is fun, whatever. The life that humans built, like go to work, get a good credit score, come back, have kids. It's like the older I get, the more I realize how boring people are, and I don't want to be a boring person. I want to be someone that people have fun with. I feel like I always have to be the one doing the entertaining in groups. And once you start, people will follow. So, like, what is this? Hi, how are you? No, shut the fuck up. What was in your mind when you made your first YouTube skit? If you go and watch my first YouTube video, you can deduce basically that there was nothing inside of my mind. There was nothing in here, bro. Do you speak Arabic fluently? Do you know how to read and write in Arabic? Also, are you single? I swear I'm asking for a friend. Who's your friend? Is she cute? I do speak Arabic fluently, and I do know how to write it and read it. And I did learn it when I was young. If I was older now and I want to learn Arabic, it would be impossible because Arabic is so hard. It's so hard. What sim racing titles do you play? I've played all the main ones: iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Dirt Rally 2.0, but my favorite discipline is Rally. and I'm excited for the new WRC game, of course. Why is your course so expensive? So if you want to take into consideration what you would pay if you were to do one-on-one lessons with someone or online, it would range between $20 an hour to like 70, depending on the teacher. Now, how many lessons do you need to be able to become fluent, develop your own language, go from someone who doesn't know how to write licks in solo to someone who knows how to do that? It's gonna take at least more than 10 sessions. My course is at $227, but most of the time you get it on sale, right? So it's under $200. And you have to remember it's a one-time payment, so it's not a subscription. You pay it once and you can always have access to it and come back to it. And you also get a few backing tracks to jam with. When you go take a lesson with a teacher, of course, depending on the teacher, but most of the time they just want to be done with it, move on to the next student, right? But with this, you're gonna have access to the Discord community, which has everyone taking the course and me as well. We can always chat about music, the course. You don't have to worry about subscription fees. I hate subscription fees. Will you make an OnlyFans? I don't want to say there's a link in the description, but if there was a link in the description is where it will be. I'm sorry, Mom. What do you do for a living? What do you dislike about yourself? I actually have a small list here. Let me... Jokes aside, bro. The thing I don't like about myself is how disorganized my brain is. I can't really organize things, and I can't really set a schedule in the future and stick to it. I'm always like an in the moment guy. Like that's how I make videos. I'm like, oh, here's an idea. انت من اي منطقة بلبنان حبيبي وانا كنت عايش بعجلتون كسر وين. I think this is it. Very excited to be hitting a million subscribers. 5 years ago when I started YouTube, I was very excited to hit 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm 100 times more. Thanks so much for the support. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for liking the music and the comedy. On to the next one, I guess. Roll outro.